Hi,
Hello.
it's Victor from Grautism Studio and it's the third episode of Orwell. So this is where we finished the last episode. We learned about Harrison Donnell, Abraham Goldfeld's, Juliet Carrington, Nina. We don't have the photo of the end. New things about Cassandra Watergate. We have found hints of her torturing someone else. I don't remember that. She cooperated during the interrogation. Okay, so she was nice. Harrison Donnell. Guess that's Abraham Goldfeld's curse. He shops very frequently in a drugstore. Abraham Goldfeld immigrated into the nation in 1993. Former student of Abraham Goldfeld. So, every one of them is a suspect in the case of the mysterious bombing. Let's get started. Episode 3, Unperson. The hero returns. No. It's all fine, really. You deserve the credit. At least from me, because you'll never get a public one. Just imagine your name in big letters in the TNB article. This Nina character is the final member of thought that we don't have concrete information on. Since she is the one who planned the protest at the Circle Mall and now a bomb has been found there, she is now a special interest to us. Her stance towards law enforcement just gives us one more reason, as you found out yesterday. Focus on Nina, but keep watching all the others too. Okay, so investigation priority is Nina and breaking news. Explosive device found at the Circle Mall. No information here and no information here. The listener gives us unknown person from her. This girl that always yammering on about how she despises the safety bill? Nina, I think. Why would someone oppose the safety bill? We have the lowest crime rate in years, or possibly ever. You and me, we have a job thanks to the bill. The only reason to not support it is if you have a dirty past. With the situation as hated as it is, this sounds like someone we should have a very close look at. We need a full examination. First, a concrete background. Who is she? Second, what motivates her? What does she want? And finally, where was she around the time of the bombings? Frankly, I was in shock when I heard of the events in the mall. How you, in particular, indicted the crowd to directly threaten the visitors. Scaring people to get attention to one's message. Really? This is what thought is about? Wrong profile. Okay, so let's switch to Harrison O'Donnell. Let's not stay at my place tonight. I'm done with her because I'm with you now, my marca. Juliet and Harrison were together? That one's news to me. Guess it doesn't matter, seems to be over now. Anything will set off angry outburst Nina. She has some kinda anger issues. Enrage outbursts? Interesting. Keep looking for a reason behind this. She was my partner in crime a while ago. Okay, some spicy things. Partners in crime? Okay, what crime? Let's find out. Whoa, violence cannot be the key and thought shall not stand for that. It's for Goldfeld. We got a little bit carried away by the euphoria of finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. After they're clever and feel sorry about their actions. It's always the same. Let's find information about Nina. Concerned one. Who's the concerned one? This is Nina. This is definitely Nina. Okay, so what we have? Aliases. Concerned one. Okay, so we find it out. So we found it out earlier, but I didn't notice that. Listener, no. When do we unlock the insider? Evaluate Nina's motivation, evaluate Nina's professional background, determine Nina's whereabouts around the time of the Bonton bombings. Okay, so let's find the bombing news. Cassandra's portfolio. The NB. Explosive phone at Circle Mall. Headlines. Their bombing in Bonton Mall adverted due to investigative success. Delacroix gives confirmation of efforts. Delacroix. Nothing here. Column author Harrison O'Donnell reflects on last week's article and calls on the citizens of the nation to show courage in the face of terror. Oh, nice. We have something. In last week's no article I blabbered about how some bombs would soon go off in Bonton or Fairview at that time just to advertise my point of view. I'm truly sorry for everyone involved or affected by those terrible events. It never was my intention to ridicule or trivialize the attacks in Bonton. Plus for you, Mr. O'Donnell. A strange way to sell one's point. It's still peculiar he mentioned bombings before anything happened, but well, we, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We ourselves must stand up for our safety, alongside of high-tech security mechanisms, as those can only work in addition to our own perception. He's right. We cannot save everyone, but we're still the watchful eye of the nation. Nina is connected to Harrison O'Donnell, so we can investigate him to get into her. I think we have to wait, because these red things, they trying to tell me I can find something, but I found everything, and I can't find more. Maybe I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. Concern. Okay, we have the UTEL profile, and now we can listen. Hey Self. Hey Nina. Just wanted to ask if everything's fine. Yeah, don't worry, we're having a great time. Thanks for taking care even though it's Saturday. Don't mention it. How are you feeling? No, you're not. You're worrying me. You always look so sad. Is she depressed or something? Could be relevant to find out what about. Nothing to worry about. Anything new on the love front? No. Only idiots on this singular portal thing you've recommended, Sylph. Okay, so she's trying to find someone. Yeah, it's 99% fools, but just keep it tight. Someone will come to rescue. No thanks, I can rescue myself. Gotta work now. Thanks again, Sylph. Call you later. See you, girl, and cheer up. So this is the dating app. Continue. Your profile. Concerned 1. Bonton, Fairview area. October 1985. Looking for men. Not sure this is helping. Okay. Body type athletic. Height 6'1". There isn't really much to say. If you'd like to get to know me, ask away. Why does it have to sound like every single description? Likes hiking, climbing, Asian food, the Beatles. Does not like suits, most movies, candlelight dinners, so don't even bother with that. What is your problem with the suits, huh? We have also the picture. Your opinions. Financial stability. Who doesn't need a little bit of a reliability in their lives? Is she striving to find that stability on her own accord? Any reason why she craves stability? In politics are quite a bit. In the end, it all comes down to the degree of interest and the ideology. Name's Molly Schwartz. Molly Schwartz? She's using a fake name? And such a peculiar one at that? I work whatever I find, aka temp work. It's my son Michael. She has a son? A single mother, Doesn't seem like the type to be involved with terrorist attacks. Okay, so this is what we could find on the dating app. Work easy. Looking for a job, looking for temporary staff. Repairs, maintenance, service, administrative, parts, money, cleaning. Maintenance, mechanical repairs, groundskeeping, customer service. We'll work 10 hours per day, we'll work on weekends, we'll work on holidays. Look at us, working on the weekends. I get it. It's different, of course. When you are a single mother, that must be tough. Interested in hiring Miss Schwartz? Reach out via mail. With unknown data chunk? Okay. So, but we have her private address. Just as the Prime Minister leaves, the weather is getting even shittier. Blind cancels meeting for surprise visit in Trilift. Officially party website. Leaders of the nation, Robert Blaine. Miss Maternova. Pension number. Bonton Medical Offices, second floor, sideways next Bonton. Entry 3 Maternova. Oh, we have access to her medicals. Oh, and this is the data chunk. Conflicted with the previous one. We don't know where she lives. October. A prior inflicted wound on dorsal left upper leg. Ouch, the info might come in handy though. A medical leave with strict rest until the end of April 2017 has been suggested. So she's off the meds now. But what with the address? This is not Fairview. We going into this. Perfect. An address is always helpful. I hope I didn't mess up. A little Julebag. Julebag. What a weird nickname is that? John and Julebag had their annual sisterly chat. Had a pretty rough start into this year. I suspect that because she ended her relationship at that time. You're letting yourself be hassled by mom and dad yet again. I guess that just happens, even in really close families sometimes. There's nothing new in the news. Why? Oh wait. Employed on April. Wanton City Cleaning. Employed at April. This is the conflict? Wait. Patient's reports of permanent unrest, inability to sleep properly, gets up 5 to 12 times a night, but does not feel overly tired. Hypervigilance. Nina Maternova. Hypervigilance is close to feelings of paranoia, though it's not the same. The patient tends to react aggressively when feeling challenged or confronted, rushes to extremes. Symptoms are similar to those of PTSD.
Well, this just got interesting.
That sounds menacing. An important finding. I wonder what might have caused it. When asked for the duration of the symptoms, the record of anamnesis, the patient stated they began over 3 years ago.
What?
3 years? What happened back then? Must have been really bad. Oh, this is the medical leave. Show conflict. A very real hard worker would hire again. So this too conflicts with this. I'll go this one. So she was working a lot over the week. Does that account for against her ability of having committed the bombings? I'm not sure yet. Initiate is the name. What? She has a stalker. The Initiate again. I wonder what his or her role in this is. Well, let's find out. Initiate has been in contact with 2 of our target's persons so far. This should be enough. And here we go. Feel free to investigate this hacker as well, but keep the focus on Miss Maternova for now. Okay, so Initiate hacked also the Harrison Donnell. Second session. Why do people write like this? TWOFOUR. Why you can't spell normally? The gov needs to kick where the sun don't shine. There should be something on Juliet's timeline, but I've checked a million times and there's nothing here. I'm gonna hack that precious page of the party. He dares? Wow. The IT guys are going to make short work of this rookie. Harrison's is the only guy I could remotely imagine doing anything like that. It's for Harrison O'Donnell. First this hacker is suspecting him and now her? What do they know that we don't? Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her parents' company. Must be crushing when your friends only like you for your money. Yeah, it kinda sucks. Juliet was a bit shy, but damn good at organizing stuff. It's the govs themselves behind the bombings. What a joke. Of course the government will bomb Bonton to bits to justify civilians, right? I've heard that a million times by now. Every time something happens, there is nothing to these conspiracy theories. I thought about that. Did you know that since 2011 all the electronic devices must have unique IDs? Oh, very good. You found a device UID. Every device in the nation has one, in accordance with the safety bill. We can use the insider tool to connect and see what a user has on their device. Note, a device must be running and have an online connection in order for you to access it. We've got insider! And we're hacking computer of the Nina Maternova. Crash. Requesting regarding job. Freedom Plaza shift April. She requested to be relocated to a job at one of the bombing sites. Well, it's only a request, but it connects her to the bombing location. If we could associate Miss Maternova with the 2 other sites, we would be on the safe side. We got the number. An apology on offer. Abraham Goldfeld's Telegram University. I would suggest we have a talk about how we might assist each other best. Assist each other? With what exactly? Do not read. Desmond Schwartz relationship. Wait, switch the profiles. Schwartz, like her alias. So she isn't single after all, kids being the center of my life. No wonder for a single mother. Everything we found on Miss Maternova just shows a single mother trying to make ends meet for her son. That seems to be her primary motivation, and it's an admirable one at that. One that does not mix well with terrorist ambitions. She was in the army. Miss Maternova is an ex-soldier? This is worthy of in-depth research. We need to specifically know what kind of experience she has. Harrison's timeline. Nothing new? Really? File Maternova Unina. Okay. So we have new photo. A medal. Nice, it suits her. Miss Maternova seems to have come a long way from being such an honorable person. 1st Combat Engineer Battalion, Company B, Platoon 1246. Combat Engineer, Memorial. Schwartz Desmond. This is harsh. The 2011 army missions were initiated by the current government. As much as I hate to say it, it definitely provides motivation to hate the government. Let's find more to back that up. Dishonorable discharge and 3 months of confinement for being AWOL with voluntary return. That is a severe punishment. Did you know this puts her on the same level as any other previously convicted felon? Combat Engineer Battalion partially tasked with mine clearance. With unknown data chunk. First Combat Engineer Battalion partially tasked with infrastructure maintenance. And its conflict with this. It's the same mission? No, it's 2 different missions. Purchase Peacekeeping Mission and Mission Kerberos. It was 29 Entry and Flow Day. And it was 2016. Dishonorably discharged from military service in 2016. So Purchase Peacekeeping Mission and she could be there. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Knowledge about explosives? We know enough on Miss Maternova's background. Listener, self again. But she should be ready to work by now. Okay, that might play a role later. Person Nina Maternova, work easy. An employer just rated you. Ratings overview. Miss Schwartz did an okay job at the Circle Mall, spending last week in bed, but she don't need to take the medication until the end of April 17 has been suggested, so she shouldn't work, but from what we know she doesn't care about it. So she worked at the bombing site and even at the right time. That makes 2 locations she's tied to. We will have a very solid case when we can make that 3. So the only 3rd lasts. We'll look up web search CCTV Stelligan. That's an odd thing to search for when you don't have something sinister in mind. This visually associates Nina with the Stelligan assault. We have now been able to associate Miss Maternova with every bombing location. Her whereabouts are hereby clarified, things are not looking good for her. Her knowledge about explosive might have helped Miss Maternova build those bombs. Everything highlights that she is a single mother struggling and worrying about her child. And finally, we could associate her with every single bombing location and prove that she was present at the correct time of one. Seems we found our prime suspect. This is grounds for arrest. Well done. I will need a moment to talk to my superiors. I'll get back to you soon. Keep observing Miss Maternova for activity. Something new in the listener. Harrison O'Donnell. I need to get out of here before the cops are here. She's what? We cannot let our main suspect escape. I will assemble an intervention team immediately. We'll start creating roadblocks. I informed the intervention team that they should move in aggressively. As you found out, she might react violently. Since her PC has just gone offline, we should start at her home. Thankfully, we already know her address. Go through her communications. Maybe she will hint at places she goes when she isn't at home. Forward anything of importance to meet at once. I'll brief the intervention team accordingly. It's in your hands now. Good luck and stay vigilant. I want to investigate the initiate guy. It also became mandatory to inform employees whenever an applicant or employee is an ex-convict or otherwise regarded potentially dangerous. This must be absolutely horrible for her. Especially considering she is on her own taking care of her son. It makes one hell of a motivation together with the fact Desmond was killed on a mission sanctioned by the government. Well, now I see that she might have had revenge as motivation, but it's too late to change anything about that now. Okay, the listener. I'm bringing my gun. She's armed? I didn't expect that. I will tell the intervention team to be prepared for resistance and to shoot if necessary. I've got to pick up my son. Good. We already know where that is. The team will be sent there. I'm scared of this. I lost connection to the officers at the scene. What the? I need my connection back. Now! Finally! Looks like we were successful. However, our target... she didn't make it. They shoot her. There was a shootout. After the first shot, the team returned fire. I told them to go in aggressively. I thought it was the right thing to do. I didn't want this to happen. Okay, so, who is writing at the worst possible time? I just want to be done with this horrible day. Can you check the mail, please? The bombs were meant as a warning to those who are indifferent. Oh my god, I can't believe you just found this. Can you? They worked together on this madness, but why? I still don't get it. This changes everything. We must find Abraham Goldfels tomorrow, before we'll need some rest. It has been one hell of a day. You may log out now. Okay, but just let me upload this kind of info. They were not meant to kill. Do you honestly believe that after all you have seen? Okay, so we're logging out, so we know who's been behind the bombings now. Now you have the pages you can access by clicking the links below the video, and we'll see you in the next. Bye!